It is said that once acquitted and discharged, that by court of competent jurisdiction, that such case cannot be brought back to the court again. So is that true? What does the law say?
Face to face, now they read my eyes. Will they talk with the young things where they touch you?
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome us to another wonderful episode of Everything Lego on Face to Face TV today. And today I have
Amaka Janet
and God did. All right, you're welcome. So today we want to look at some issues as well. And don't forget the fact that the law is not sentimental. That's how you used to say it, Lego. Can you please throw that line again?
The law is not emotional. The law is not sentimental. The law is the law.
The law is the law, and the law is upright. So don't approach the law with sentiment. If you do, God did, you might enter into trouble.
But police is my friend.
Yeah, don't see it that way. All right, okay, we have let me just ask you everything Lego. It is said that once acquitted and discharged, that's by court of competent jurisdiction, that such case cannot be brought back to the court again. So is that true? What does the law say?
Yes, that's true, because this is where the principle of double jeopardy comes in. All right, so it's important that people note that once they've been charged to court and then they've been acquitted and discharged, that matter cannot come up in court again. Yes, you know, we've always been saying that people should know some of these their local laws. It's important that if you have this at the back of your mind, you are sure that, okay, I've been charged to court and the court either discharged me or convicted me. I am done with this case. Now, this principle comes up because, first of all, to save the time of the court. Because if we keep on going back and forth, if the court discharges somebody, you say you don't like it, and then you take the person back to court, you realize that the court is going to be busy always treating frivolous matters. But if we tend to say, okay, this person, enough of his or her case, go, you realize that we save the time of the court and we also save the time of the said victim. All right. So the Constitution in section 36 sub 9 of the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria, as amended, states that this principle is meant to protect the victim and then save the time of the court. So once you've been discharged and acquitted, that is the end of that said case.
So, but the law in this case now we address everything legal as the law. You are the law figure here in the studio, and you have really told us that once a matter has been discharged and acquitted, that such a person cannot be, brought back to the court again for that same offense. So now I'm asking, does that now give me a right to go ahead over and over and commit that same crime?
So that does not give you the right to go ahead and commit the same crime. Yes, because when we talk about being discharged and acquitted, discharged and acquitted means that you can go scot-free. I don't know if you understand that English. That means you did not commit the crime, so you can go.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you, now that you were talking to the police station, you were arrested, and then you've been pleading not guilty, I did not do it, and then at the end of the day, God heard your cry and your tears and then said you should go. You cannot come out and commit the same crime. They did not burn the person away. I don't know if you understand. So yes, that means you like suffer. So if you were maybe discharged and convicted and then you've served the terms in jail or prison, correctional center now, you've served the terms and then at the end of the day, you are being discharged to go. You cannot come out and commit the same crime. If you commit the same crime, it's a new thing altogether. But for that one that you've done before, that you were convicted, they cannot take you to court for it again.
So if peradventure someone tries to take me to court for that, because there is a situation where you see somebody that hates you, that want to revive a situation.
I understand where you are coming from. At that point, when you get to court, you plead the principle of double jeopardy.
What if I don't have money to go to court? because that's the fear of.
This is not the matter of having money or not. Once your matter gets to court and you appear in court, that first day, tell the judge, I've been convicted for this case. They will search the books, and if it's true, they will let you go.
Alright, guys, ladies and gentlemen, we have heard from the lawyer, and let us also know our rights and what the law says. That is the essence of this program. Everything legal.
Face to face, now they read my thoughts.